Is Forza Horizon 5 going to PlayStation a good idea or a bad idea? Let's talk about that. What's going on, guys? Dylan here, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the PlayStation getting Forza Horizon 5 later this year, and whether or not I think it's a good thing or a bad thing. But before we begin, guys, go down below, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. And if you haven't already, go check out my videos on a series I'm making called Building the Ultimate, where I'm trying to find the best car in Forza Horizon 5 for under 200,000 credits. Now, let's get back onto the topic. So, Forza Horizon 5 is coming to PlayStation 5 later this year, and I want to talk about it and give my thoughts on whether or not it's a good thing or a bad thing, because I've seen a lot of things said on the internet. I want to kind of just gather my thoughts and say, hey, this is what I think. And, you know, it's a very interesting topic, to be fair, because to a lot of people, this is, quote, Xbox giving up and Xbox is giving away their exclusives to PlayStation. Oh my god, what will we do? I've got two sides of this. My side is going to be on Xbox and as a content creator, but there is also another side of PlayStation user, which I'll get through first because it's the easiest one to get through. Which is, as a PlayStation user, you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting Sony's exclusive games, and you're getting some of the best Xbox games, or some of the best racing games to ever release this generation. And to be fair, you're living life. But the best people in the world are the PC users, and I'll get into that in a minute. But as an Xbox user, this news isn't surprising to me, but to a lot of people it is, because they think Xbox have lost all their exclusives. And I'm here to break that bubble for you. Xbox hasn't had an exclusive for years. So Xbox has, since about 2016, maybe 2017, have had a program called Xbox Play Anywhere. Now, if you don't know what that means, it means if you have an Xbox and you purchase a game, let's say, for example, Forza Horizon 3 is one of the ones I remember having it. You then go onto your PC, go to the Microsoft Store, and you can then download Forza Horizon 3 to your PC for free if you owned it on Xbox, and then you can play it. PlayStation did a similar thing with the PS Vita. If the PS Vita had it was like a cross release on the PS4 and the PS Vita. Usually, if you bought the PS Vita version, you get to play it on the PS4 for no additional cost, or the other way around, one of the two. That being said, that means Xbox has never had a published game by Microsoft or their game studios they own, in where it's only been on Xbox. They've always released it on PC the same time or very soon after. And ever since Game Pass came out, it's just been evolutionized to a new level, in where all games you can play on your Xbox can be played on your PC, as well as now your TV, your phone, and your tablet. And even in VR. And so a lot of people saying, oh yeah, Xbox have given up, they lose to exclusives. They haven't had exclusives for years. The only console platform that has true exclusives is Nintendo, because those games will never be released on PC officially. And so the whole mindset of console exclusivity is an old mindset to have, because back in the day, yes, it was a whole, when backwards compatibility wasn't really a thing, it was a whole of the mindset of we need exclusive games to sell our platform to people. But looking forward, now people don't need to do that, because no one's buying physical games anymore. They're all digital games. And if you can find a way to get people to play those games on any platform and have to re-buy them over and over again, I think in the future that is what's going to happen. And because of that, I think Microsoft's way ahead of the curve. With the Xbox Play Anywhere program switching into Game Pass, having Game Pass on multiple different platforms, I think the future of gaming is not going to be in hardware. It's going to be in giving the players the choice. You can have the best hardware ever, but if you don't give the players the choice of what they want to play, and you're forcing them to have XYZ on your platform and no other platform, that ain't going to work in the future. People want the choice to play their games where they want to play them, and Microsoft has given that choice to people, and people don't understand that yet, but they're going to, because sooner or later, I reckon Sony will follow suit. they will release. I think they've already released the PlayStation streaming app on the portal, and they're also releasing it on the Sony TVs. So they are, getting through to them, getting through to that kind of area. But there's all kind of focus, because let's not forget here, Sony are a hardware company. Microsoft is a software company. There's a difference. But to all the people who say, well, Microsoft aren't going to make consoles anymore because they're losing this console war. Number one, there's no console war. Only you guys have created the console war. It's not a war for market share. It's Microsoft has changed the war to a war to who can get the most players across many devices. And that is going to win a quote console war. And let's say everyone's thinking Microsoft's going to start making hardware. They lost the console generation with the Xbox One. If we're going by numbers and sales, they lost in the Xbox One era. And if they really thought, we ain't going to exist soon, they would have pulled out before the Series X and S came out. Because of the fact they had Game Pass and it was a success, they continued it because they know they can make the best platform. Xbox is the only platform that has true backwards compatibility. You can play 95% of the Xbox 360 games on the console with a disc or digitally bought, because it brings back your Xbox 360 and Xbox One games over from when you purchase them digitally, or if you have discs, you bring them over to your Xbox Series X console. PlayStation doesn't do that. You can play your PlayStation 4 games. PlayStation 3, you're pretty much streaming them along with a lot of PlayStation 2 games, which is ridiculous. So, Xbox has true backwards compatibility. They also have the best platform to try new games on. Game Pass is arguably the better platform compared to PlayStation Plus. It's not even close. I have both a PS5 and an Xbox Series X, and I do not like PlayStation Plus because there's no good games on there, but all on Xbox. All Xbox first-party titles are on Game Pass day one, as well as PC Game Pass, so you can just go on any of your platforms and play them immediately. Bringing them over to PlayStation is going to mean Xbox are going to make more money, so they can continue funding their platform and continue giving Xbox players the best games possible day one on Game Pass. And Sony, they're going to be falling behind. Nintendo, they're in a different league. They can sell their consoles purely based on Mario alone, because they've had their pedigree built up for years. The rest of the companies haven't done that yet, and I don't think they ever will. So, unfortunately, I think to a lot of people, this is going to sound, I think Forza going over to PlayStation is a very good move. Now, I don't have any official numbers, but if we're looking at the speed trap on the this is bizarre, on Horizon 5, if you're looking at the speed trap on the drag strip in the Horizon Festival, if you look at the speed trap scores, there's about 32 million people who have done that speed trap. So for me, I'm taking that number as there's about an awful lot of people playing the game. How many people bought the game, we'll never know, because Game Pass exists. And a lot of people got the game through Game Pass, and then maybe bought the digital upgrade to get the DLC, Season Pass kind of thing. And that's the way they bought the game. And so, PlayStation users, they have to pay for the game full price. And believe you me, they will. Because from what I've seen on the PlayStation side of this, is that PlayStation users are going absolutely crazy in excitement over the fact they're getting Forza Horizon on their gaming platform. And I've got to say myself, yes, I'm excited to see Horizon 5 on the PlayStation 5, mainly because more people get to play it. Now, going into the last part of the video, as a content creator, I'm excited for people to play Forza Horizon 5, because A, people get to experience the game for the first time, or they get to experience the game for the first time in many, many years after being an Xbox 360 user, maybe an early Xbox One user, going over to PlayStation 4 onto PlayStation 5. They haven't played Forza in a long time, and now they get to play Forza. And because of that, a lot of people are going to have more interest in Forza. It's going to spark more interest on social media, spark more interest on YouTube, and I think as a content creator who primarily focuses on making those Forza content, I think we're going to benefit the most. I think I'm gonna see an uplift in views. I've got a fair lot of I've got a plan that I'm making at the moment for when it does come out later this year in the springtime, of introducing Forza to those PlayStation 5 users and give you like a bit of a, these cars are good, these cars are not that good, stuff like that. And because of that, I'm looking forward to it. But overall, I think it's a great idea having Forza Horizon come to PlayStation, because the more people who get to play these games, the more likely they're going to make more of those games. And having them on Game Pass still makes Xbox the best platform to play these games on. PC overall, yeah, it's better because you've got Xbox and PlayStation games. But overall, I still think Xbox is the best platform to play these games on. Backwards compatibility and Game Pass for the win. You don't have to spend full price on the console and the games. You don't have to pay full price on the console and then subscribe to play the games. And a lot of people might also say, hey, the game comes delisted, what happens then? Good example. So Forza Horizon 4, believe it or not, recently went kaput. And that recently got delisted because of licensing issues, and now it's on Game Pass day one as well. And what happened was, people who bought the digital deluxe edition upgrade, which adds all the DLC, stuff like that, or, will get the game for free. They give you the game. If you purchase it before a certain day, I think before the announcement date, or like a couple of weeks after the announcement date, they announce they're going to delist it. If you bought it by a certain date, those deluxe editions, stuff like that, they give you the game for free. Now, I'm a proud owner of Forza Horizon 4 because I didn't pay for the game, but they gave it for free. That's what it's about. And that will happen for Forza Horizon 5 as well. So, yeah. Overall, I think Horizon 5 going to PlayStation is a wonderful idea, and if you don't think so, then that is on you. That is definitely, most certainly on you. There's no need to fight about wars. There's no need to fight about anything like this. Just think of it as the overall gaming community get to play one of the best racing games of modern times. Just think of it like that. More people get to play this really amazing game, and because of that, we're gonna get better Forza games. We're going to get better gaming. Microsoft's going to put more money into gaming. We're all going to see a much better variety of games coming out, and everyone gets to enjoy them. That's what it's really about. Not console wars, exclusivities. We just get to enjoy the games we want to play on whatever platform we choose to play them on. That being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a very unscripted video, so keep that in mind. I'm not even sure I'm going to release a video, but here we are. So yeah, unscripted video. If you want more of this, go down below, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video next week, which will be another Building the Ultimate episode. I'm Dylan Jones, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.